Hi everyone, this is Twin Kitchens. We love the holidays, which are fast approaching, and holidays means pie. And specifically today, it means sweet potato pie. We are going to be sharing 2 recipes with you. I'm going to be doing my own sweet potato pie, which will be more traditional and all of the yummy ingredients that implies, except I'm going to be using Jersey Sweets, which is a white sweet potato. I'll also be making a traditional pie crust.
I'll be using those same sweet potatoes, but adding in some pumpkin for my paleo pie, which is also going to be AIP friendly, of course. And I'm going to be using cassava flour and tiger nut flours for the crust, so it'll have a little bit of a nutty flavor to it.
Woo! So we already have potatoes cooked off, ready to peel and mash. We've got our pie plates ready to go, and we are going to get this pie party started. Pie. We love pie. All right, we're gonna get this sweet potato pie going. So, what we are gonna start with is our Jersey Sweets. These are our white sweet potatoes, about 1 pound. We've already cooked these until they were tender and peeled the skin off and mashed them up a little bit. To that, we are going to add 1/2 cup of butter. And we are gonna give that a little mix. Now don't worry if it's still a little chunky in there because we're gonna add a lot more ingredients to that. So we are gonna add 2 large eggs. This is 1/2 cup of whole milk plus 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. That's gonna add a little more fat since we're using the white sweet potatoes. Then we have 1 cup of sugar. I've also added 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar. You could substitute brown sugar. And then this is nutmeg and cinnamon. Last but not least, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, let's get in there and get that mixed up. Now again, this is still gonna look a little lumpy, but we are not gonna worry about that. We are gonna slide our beautiful pie crust over, and we are gonna dump this filling in. Ooh, this is gonna cook up really nice. Now, this is gonna rise a little bit as it bakes. We're gonna cook this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 1 hour. If you're checking in on it, it's actually gonna look like a souffle for a minute, and then it's gonna settle back down as it finishes cooking. I cannot wait to see what this looks like when we pull it out of the oven. Let's go ahead and get it in. All right, it is time to dive into making this AIP sweet potato pie with a pumpkin twist. I've already got my crust ready to go. I pre-baked it because the filling is no-bake. The crust is made with cassava flour, and then I use tiger nut flour as well because I like the nuttiness that it adds to the flavor. You can get the full recipe at twinkitchens.com. So let's talk about the filling. So the ingredients for the filling we have over here, we've got an organic pumpkin puree, Jersey Sweets white sweet potatoes, coconut sugar, maple syrup, love maple syrup, and this is a mix of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. So let's get all this mixed together. All right, so now we just got one more step. On the stove top, I cooked some coconut cream, and I cooked that off with a tablespoon of grass-fed beef gelatin. The beef gelatin, as a bonus, adds a ton of nutrients into this delicious pie, but it also is gonna help hold the filling together as it chills in the refrigerator. So let's get this in here as well. And then we will give this another nice mix before we pour this into our crust. All right, so we've got our filling ready. It's got a fantastic color and it smells amazing. And we are gonna go ahead and pour this into our pie crust. Perfect. Just the right amount of filling. And we are gonna chill this in the refrigerator, and again, overnight, if you've got the time. And then we'll be ready to have pie.
Well, we have had a fun day. It has been a whirlwind. We have the carnage of Thanksgiving all around us here. Eventually we're gonna have to clean the kitchen, but it's not gonna happen yet because pie. This is my finished sweet potato pie in a traditional pie crust. I did fresh whipped cream with vanilla and cinnamon on top to finish it off.
And this is my AIP pumpkin sweet potato pie with coconut cream. And it's got a tiger nut and cassava flour crust. And I literally have been thinking about eating this pie all day.
And we're being stalked right now by our family members. So we are gonna go eat pie. Woo!